Hello and welcome to the ID Talk podcast. My name is Peter Counter and I am the editor-in-chief of FindBiometrics, which is reporting live from Las Vegas, where the biometrics and identity industry has converged on ISC West, the world's premier security conference. Our own Doug OGorden is meeting with the leaders in identity and biometrics on the show floor, and that's why on this special episode of ID Talk, he catches up with Haim Shain, Senior Director of Product Management for LenelS2's. Shain gives OGorden a rundown of the new aiNode intelligent device, which marks LenelS2's foray into face-based identity technology and boasts advanced security features like 3D liveness detection. They also discuss LenelS2's larger security portfolio, including the Element system, which is built from the ground up to take advantage of what cloud technology has to offer, before concluding with some speculation on the future of identity as our physical and digital lives converge. It's a fascinating conversation that goes on to show how important biometrics are becoming in the world of security. So here it is. FindBiometrics' Doug OGorden and LenelS2's Haim Shain live at ISC West.
Hi, FindBiometrics listeners. Doug OGorden here. I'm here with Haim Shain. He's the Senior Director of Product Management at LenelS2, and we're live at ISC West.
Hey, great to be here.
Yeah, and great show. We just were talking about the attendance.
Phenomenal turnout.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that we're feeling like we're at ISC West again. What are you showcasing at the show this year?
So our most impactful introduction is the aiNode, which is carrier's first artificial intelligence enabled edge device. And the first capability that it's providing for is face-based credentialing to augment or complement your traditional access methods to any given space. So essentially, you become your identity, not the card, not the phone that represents you, but you, just like in real life, where somebody greets you as you and not through other forms that represent you.
So it's your first face-based identity, facial recognition product.
That's right.
Introduction.
That's right.
And how does a cloud-based solution like Elements simplify access management for building administration?
So in conjunction with aiNode, it provides for a complete end-to-end solution that doesn't require any intermediates or any on-premise management of those devices. So they're kind of built for each other, where the aiNode is the full edge capability to tie into that space, and Elements provides all your access management as a hosted solution, as a service-based offering, and all the administrative, ease of administrative of those systems that go along with it.
So that is the advantages of this consolidated system, is it's one solution for all.
Really built from the ground up to work together to take full advantage of what cloud really has to offer.
And we recently finished our massive year-in review event. We just had our online summit, where it's looking at all the research and biometrics and what's hot and what's not, and facial wins, followed behind fingerprints. But what's setting the stage for 22, and what do you see the future of identity, authentication? Where are we going? Where are we headed with that?
So I think the key is going to be trying to interact with people just like you are in the real world. So when I'm starting to recognize you as an individual, you are your identity, I could start doing interesting things with that, such as when we look at the carrier intelligent building tie-in, where we're able to use that information to provide for a better experience to that user. So rather than focusing on keeping the unwanted out, we're here to welcome the wanted and provide them the experience that they should have in that space.
Cool. Well, it's day one, and I hope you have a great show. What is the best way for our listeners to get in contact with Lenel if they have any other questions about your new technologies and this new face recognition widget, I'll call it, that looked really neat?
So there's a little QR code you may be able to scan from this photo.
Okay. Right. I don't know if you'll be able to do that or not. I'm holding a card in my hand. See if you can zoom in on it and get the QR code off of it.
And if not, we'll provide a link, and you could register there. It'll provide you current state, and we'll keep updating that page. And if you register, we'll notify you as we release updates.
Awesome. Hey, have a great show.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks, man.
Hey.
Bye.
And so concludes our interview with Haim Shain, Senior Director of Product Management for LenelS2. To learn more about the topics discussed in this episode, visit LenelS2.com or click the link in our show notes associated with the QR code mentioned near the end of this interview. And for more identity and biometrics industry coverage straight from ISC West, stay posted to FindBiometrics.com. I'd like to thank Haim for joining us on the podcast, and thank you to Doug OGorden for conducting the interview. Our podcast theme music is by Logomrad. I have been your host, Peter Counter. Thank you for listening to the ID Talk Podcast.